Pattaya Expats Club for the first meeting of 2010. It's Sunday, January the 3rd, and I'm with the producer-director of feature films, Stephen Roos. He's more used to being on the other side of camera, but he came and gave a great talk to the club today about how to make a feature film, from financing through development, through shooting and editing. And I want to start really with what happened to you in the past in UK, because you've really had a lifetime in the film industry. You were a child actor, films like Goodbye Mr. Chips with Peter O'Toole. What was that like?
Well, basically the thing is that I went to an acting school called Talia Conti. Talia Conti was run by a fantastic lady called Miss Conte. And when I was a young man, and I still have this problem, I still am actually dyslexic, word blind. I had a terrible stutter. And my parents said, well, how can we get rid of this stutter? Well, one of our friends was a friend of Miss Conti and said, well, why don't you send him to a drama club? So I went along and auditioned at Talia Conti when I was 9 years old. And Miss Conti was so impressed by me that she said to my mother, I think your son should actually come full time. So this was how I started my actually acting career. I've always enjoyed acting, and now I find myself on the other side of the camera. I actually started off as everyone else does start, as a runner, and then go on to knowing about video playback. When you actually do video playback, you actually work very closely with the director. So I've had the opportunity to work with people like Mr. Spielberg and James Cameron, and with Sid Fury, Jack Gold, and another chap called Jano Schwartz, who actually directed one of the Superman movies, and as well as that did Jaws 2.
So some of the films you made in England as an assistant director, I mean, everybody knows Alien 3 with Sigourney Weaver, Empire of the Sun with Steven Spielberg, Superman 3 and 4, quite good. I mean, you worked for Warner Brothers in London. How did you end up coming to Thailand? Because you were talking to the club audience today about shooting movies with Thailand locations. How did you end up over here as a producer-director?
Well, basically what happened was that I myself, I actually prefer directing more than producing. And when you want to make a movie, it's not a cheap business. It can be. You can actually make a movie for $100,000 US, but it doesn't mean you're going to get a distribution deal. What you try to do for your financiers who have actually put money into the movie, you try to minimize the risk as much as possible. So I came here to Thailand because Thailand has some fantastic locations. I mean, this film, Reclaimed Pirate's Curse, we went to many different locations, and the actual cinematography and the actual capture and the actual pictures that we actually got was second to none. If you actually was to go to a studio and actually build some of these locations in a studio, you would not get change out of $5 million US.
It's interesting you also brought it right up to date by talking about the financing for a new picture called, I think, Double Target, and you're hoping to get an actor or an actress over from Hollywood for that. So there's opportunities for people who want to do cameo roles in a feature film. Tell us about how this works, that if somebody invests, they actually get to be in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, there are 3 different packages which, if someone is interested in actually coming to see me, actually investing in a movie. I can't really go into it much detail here because there is a lot to go into, but to make it brief, there are points in a movie, and the production company Torchlight Films, we try to actually keep what is known as 30 points. We keep these 30 points and we allocate these different points to our main actor. An agent might come to us and say, okay, Steve, we're happy with, let's say, someone like Jason Brooks, who was in Star Trek, the last feature film, coming over and actually playing your main character, but he would like 5 points. So this means that we pay him a salary, plus he is entitled to 5 points, or 5% of the actual worldwide rights of the actual movie Double Target when it is released on DVD or theatrical release.
Okay. So if someone out there is interested in investing in a feature film, what I suggest is you come in again to the Paddy or Expats Club. Of course, it's every Sunday morning, starts at 10:30. It's at the Grand Soleil Hotel on the Second Road. Steve will be here, and you can probably pick up a leaflet about Torchlight Films. If you're interested in the movies, come and have a chat how you might be able to invest. Tell us a bit more about the new project. What's the theme of Double Target, and where are you going to shoot it?
Okay, Double Target is basically a James Bond film. Now, action movies make good money, and as well as that, they're not too expensive to shoot. We only have basically about 5 or 6 big scenes in the movie. But the whole point about it is the Double Target is about an ex-CIA agent who actually comes to Bangkok to find the culprit that has actually killed his brother. And it's similar to the James Bond. He actually goes to the US embassy. He finds a guy in the James Bond films that is actually called M. But we have another professor that has different weapons for him to use. And it's all action. We have motorbike chases, we have explosions, we have different fight sequences that we're bringing in stuntmen from Hong Kong. So, as I said, it's a real Double Target.
Thanks a lot for coming in and talking to the PEC, Stephen. I hope you'll come again next Sunday, the 10th. If there's anybody that is, having a look at this and is curious about feature films, come in next Sunday morning, Grand Soleil Hotel, 10:30. This week we don't have an insurance tip of the week from AA Insurance. Kunwana is away for the New Year holidays, but our sponsor, Kunsutapong, who is a Thai lawyer, is here. He's also here every Sunday. If you want to get free legal advice at the Pattaya Expats Club, you can come in every Sunday morning, and he's here quite regularly. And you've also got a New Year tip to give about the big problem of the foreigners having motorbike accidents here, because it can be an actual criminal offence if you injure someone like that. What's the tip of the week about motorbike accidents?
Yes, sir. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Sutipong, a lawyer, and in Expats Club every Sunday I sit here for free legal advice for the member, line member, everything. Everybody can come here. Today I want to, for the New Year, I want to introduce about if you have many foreigners in Pattaya use a motorbike, you must have the act for the insurance. After that, if you have accident, makes the damage for the body of third party and come to the hospital. This is your case for the Cameron case. You must go to talk with the policeman at the police station. After that, maybe you can make a billboard. You must be careful, use your motorbike.
So everyone must have at least a third-party insurance cover to be legal.
Yes, sir. Everyone must have. In this law, in Thai law. Like a third party for the protect the body.
Okay, you guys on motorbikes, please make sure you got at least third-party cover, because otherwise you may be liable in the criminal sense if you have an accident which injures someone. See you next week at the Paddy or Expats Club. Kunsutapong will be here. I'll be here. Come and seek his advice on any matter regarding the law. See you at the Paddy or Expats Club. Bye.